Hello guys, hope you're all doing well. So today I'm back with another video. It's been a while. I've just been finishing off my 30-day guitar player course and it is now out, so you can check that out in my school community on the link below. So today we're going to be learning how to play in DADGAD tuning. Now, most people when they first start learning guitar, they learn standard tuning, E, A, D, G, B, E, and this is the tuning which most songs, most modern popular songs are played in. Standard tuning, right? So it's the first tuning most people get used to. Then maybe they experiment with alternative tuning like drop D, just dropping the low E down to a D. You get that kind of nice rock metal sound. A lot of rock and metal bands play in drop D tuning because it just sounds a little bit meatier with the triads, with the power chords. And then some people like myself drop all of the strings down, so it's like standard tuning but D standard. This is what my my other acoustic, not this one. This one is in DADGAD today, but my other acoustic always stays in D standard tuning for various reasons. I've made another video on that. You can go check that out. It's just here. But DADGAD is a special tuning. I've always really loved how DADGAD sounds, and particular artists like Jimmy Page, even Ed Sheeran, Newton Faulkner have used this tuning, and it is such a beautiful tuning. I think every guitar player should experiment in DADGAD. It's one of my favorite tunings, and today we're going to be learning what is DADGAD, and we're going to be learning how to play a couple of riffs, couple of songs, popular songs using DADGAD tuning. So without further ado, let's get into it. So DADGAD sounds like this. Beautiful, right? It's a chord in itself. If you were to do that in standard tuning, it would sound absolutely horrible. But that's what DADGAD sounds like. So, with DADGAD, instead of E, A, D, G, B, E, it's D, A, D, G, A, D. Hence the name DADGAD. Okay? And we do this by tuning down the low E to D and the high E to D, and then the B, the second string, down to an A. And that's how you get DADGAD. Okay? So if you have your guitar on you like this now, grab your tuner, clip on one like this, or if you have a pedal tuner. Or if you don't have any, you can get the Fender Tune app on your phone. It's available in the App Store. So tune your low string to D, and tune your high string to D. Your A is going to remain the same. Your D is going to remain the same. Your G is going to remain the same. And then this high B, second string, you're going to tune that down a whole tone, whole step to A. All right, so it should sound like this when you play all the strings together. Beautiful, right? So we've got this symmetrical open D vibe. You have DA, DA, and then these complementary notes in the middle. So DADGAD allows you to play open chords very easily, and it gives this kind of drony Celtic open sound, which sounds very full, okay? And it allows you to layer melodies on top of each other very easily. So DADGAD makes it very easy to play very expressive, emotive kind of sounds. And if you're songwriting and you're kind of stuck, you're in a little bit of a rut, you're playing in like a normal tuning, standard tuning, maybe even drop D, try tuning down to DADGAD. It will make your guitar sound completely different, and it can just give you some fresh inspiration and some fresh ideas to create some sounds which you otherwise probably wouldn't have even come up with. Okay, now we're going to learn how to play the legendary song Kashmir by Led Zeppelin. I'm sure some of you, most of you will have heard it before. It goes a little bit like this. We have this really nice melodic section. All right, so we're going to slow this down a little bit and we're going to learn how to play Kashmir. All right, so we start off on fret 5 of the A string and then fret 2 of the G string. Okay, we leave the D open. We leave this low D open as well. And we just go down, up, down. Okay, and then in between each down, up, down, we do a palm mute on the open. So it goes. It just sounds fat and chunky. Okay, and then we keep our pinky on the fret 5 of the A, we move our index up to fret 3 of the G, and we got. I like to move my ring finger onto fret 5 of the A, and then we still play the open D, and then we have our index finger on fret 3 of the G string. Okay, so it's same rhythm with the open in between each down, up, down. So these two together. Yeah. Then I move up again. Instead of the ring finger on the 5th fret, I put my middle finger on the 5th fret of the A. Index finger plays 4th fret of the G. Okay. So we got. And then we keep our middle finger on the fret 5 of the A, but we play the 5th fret of the G with the ring finger. Okay, so should sound like this. Okay, and then once you finish those 4 chords, you play one lot of the 7th fret of the G, and we have our index finger on the 5th fret of the A. Okay, so it goes from just one lot, and then back down to the first on the 2 and the 5. So we've got. Okay, so let's slow that down a little bit and let's try and play it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. All right, so that's the first riff. That is the iconic riff in Kashmir, one of the iconic riffs. And now we're going to play the melodic section up here on the 12th fret. Okay, so we've got. Okay, so we're working our way from up here to down here, okay? Whole way down the fretboard. All right, so it's got that really nice descending sound to it. So with our strumming hand, we have the. This is the pattern we're going to be strumming with. Down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up. Okay, so it's got that kind of feel, right? And we play the top 4 strings the whole way down. Okay, we go open on the D, 12th fret of the G. And then 12th fret of the high D. So, and then we leave the high A open, which is, okay. So that's the first note. We go, okay. So we just bring our middle finger, okay, and we play the 12th fret with our middle finger, and then the other 12th fret with our ring finger, and strum those top 4 strings. And then we bring our middle finger down 1 fret to the 11th fret. Okay, so that's the first descend. Okay. 12 to 11. Okay. And then we bring both fingers down to 10th fret. Yeah. And then the middle finger comes down to 9th fret. Okay. So we got. Okay. Yeah. And then we bring both down to 7th fret. Yeah. 7, 6 with the middle finger. So we got. Yeah. I love that. Such a nice sound. And then we come down to 5th fret. And the same again. 5 to 4 with the middle finger, but the ring finger stays on the 5th fret. And then down to fret 3. And then 2 of the middle finger. And then we end on, which is just 3, 2, 0, 3, 2, 0 on the D. So we have. So pause the video and practice that a few times until you get used to that descending pattern. Pause it now. Okay, so now you should have learnt it and mastered the pattern descending. So let's play it together, okay? We're going to slow it down a little bit, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this song is actually in 3/4 over a 4/4 drum beat, which it's got like 2 different time signatures going at once. So the drumming is playing a 4/4 and the guitar is playing a 3/4, which is why it gives it such a unique feel and rhythm. So it's like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's how it connects. You just go up to the 5 and 5, play that twice, and then up to the. All right. So let's try and play it together. Let's connect it, shall we? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. So it's such a cool riff. It's literally one of my favorite riffs of all time. It's so powerful, and I mean, it even sounds great just on an acoustic guitar. Imagine like having like how good it sounds with electric guitars, bass, drums, vocals. It's massive tune. In my opinion, it's one of the greatest riffs ever. All right, so now we're going to learn something a little bit more modern, a little bit more pop. And it's going to be Photograph by Ed Sheeran. Now, the original song Photograph wasn't actually written and performed and recorded in DADGAD, but Ed likes to play it live in DADGAD. And I must admit, it sounds really, really nice in this tuning. And I'll try and do it justice. I'll try. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm using a finger picking technique to play this riff. You can use a plectrum as well, but I think with finger picking, it just sounds a little bit more, it just suits the song more, I think. So how we play the first part is we have our ring finger on the 4th fret of the A string in this instance, or the 2nd string, and we go open D, open D, open D. Yeah, between that 4th note. And then back to the low D, so we got, yeah, and then we switch to our middle finger on the 4th fret of the D string. Okay, so it goes. Okay, and with my picking hand, I'm using my thumb for the low string, I'm using my ring finger for the high D string, and my middle finger for that A string. And when I come down from the A, G, D, it's middle, index, thumb. Okay, so it's. Alright. Alright, so that's the first part. And then we move to our index finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, and we keep our ring finger on that 4th fret of that high A. Okay, and then we go, yeah, and our ring, and this note actually does the same. It goes from here to here. Yeah, so our ring finger comes from 4th fret down to 4th fret of the D. Okay, so each time our ring finger just goes from here, here, or you can use your middle finger, depending on what you prefer. Let's just use our ring finger for this example. It's moving from 4th fret of the A string to 4th fret of the D string. Then we have. Basically the same finger picking on this hand. Thumb on the low string, ring finger on the high string, and middle finger on the A string. Thumb, and then middle, index, thumb, okay? Alright. It's the same on here and here. We still rotate between the 4th fret of the A and the 4th fret of the D, but then we play the root note changes. So we then go to an open. Okay. So slow that down a bit. Yeah. So that's the 3rd part. And then we move the root note to here, to the 5th fret of the low D. So this is consistent throughout. Okay, so now the final part is index finger, still moving. So instead of the ring finger and the middle finger playing that fret 4 of the A and the D, we're going to transition to the index finger, because we're going to be using our middle finger to play fret 5, the root note changes. We got. Okay, that's how it ends. All right, so let's slow it down. Try link that all together. All right, we're going to play it about half the BPM of the original. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try and speed it up slightly. Almost, I'd say about 80% of the tempo of the original. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Now let's try and play it 100% full speed. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 2 songs for you that you can learn to play in DADGAD tuning. But don't just stop there. Try messing around with single finger patterns, 1-string chords. You'll find melodies just falling at your fingertips in this tuning. So that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and comment below if you enjoyed playing around in DADGAD tunings. So thanks for watching, guys, and make sure, if you haven't already, click the link below and check out my guitar community, Soundcraft Academy, 30-day guitar player. My beginner's guitar course is now live, so go check that out. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching.